if we can record the call or not, but it's my habit. I usually tell them, now I'm recording the call.
Okay, okay, ma'am. So, good morning, ma'am. Welcome you again. It's our second conversation, and
Yeah, sir, I am really honored again. It's my pleasure to be here and I'm talking to you. Thank you so much for inviting me.
okay, so it was actually we connected yesterday for your channel, and I requested you to connect again, and I'm glad that you accepted my request, and you actually we are here again in the next day. So, for my viewers, you can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, sure. So my name is Surbi Goyal. I'm originally from Mandi Gobindgarh, Punjab. So Mandi Gobindgarh is known for its iron and steel industry. But now, after marriage, I'm settled in Panchkula, Haryana, or you can say Chandigarh because Chandigarh and Panchkula are neighbor cities. So Chandigarh, everyone knows Chandigarh. And if I talk about my education, I did Masters of Arts in English Literature and Bachelor's of Education from Punjab University, Chandigarh. I started off my career as an assistant professor of business communication skills. Then I also worked as an English teacher for a very reputed school in our city. And now I'm a spoken English and personality development trainer. I offer online spoken English classes. I also conduct lectures in some institutes and some schools. And I also have a YouTube channel, Easy Learning with Surabhi. That's all about me.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Actually, we had a conversation before about interviews. Okay,
Yes.
so about interviews, it was a good session. Next thing, when for my English journey, I'm Dr. Kailash Meena, and I'm also having YouTube channel, but it is not completely focused on a conversation. I will
Mm,
put some conversation now. So it was about some teaching, learning, and some comic books. So when I decided to improve my communication skills or my English skills, because it is very much necessary for me nowadays. So
yes.
I tried several strategies: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Listening was the most important part for me. So
Mm,
for listening, I was searching for good content. Previously, I was relying on some podcast or some English movies. So I came to know about these conversational videos.
mm,
Previously, I was thinking that these conversational videos are only available on paid platforms. Okay, and they are so expensive, and we do not know about strangers who is going to connect with us. So
mm,
what is intentionally? Sometimes we there is a trust issue also. But for YouTube, it is a very good thing that if, the YouTubers, the people who are having channels, you can trust. You can easily scroll them, trust them. You can anytime comment on them. So there is a trust. They are trustworthy people, the YouTubers. Okay. Then next thing I found very many conversation channels. Your channel is one of them. But I found your channel and plus Manju ma'am channel also for English grammar, and it is actually it is beneficial for many ways also. We sometimes you do not know, or Manju ma'am do not know, or we don't know for what purpose we are uploading. We are uploading this content for conversational purpose. So people listen this conversation and learn something. But there are so many ways which overlooked, because when you I was watching your videos and Manju ma'am's videos. I was actually you had a live session also, no? 11 days
yeah,
back.
yeah.
I watched that morning. Today morning, I watched that session. I missed that session. And next time, if you and Manju ma'am will go on online, you please inform me. I will be there in that session. You as viewer. Okay. So my point is actually there are so many things which are useful when you are uploading videos. Now it is useful for me also, for grammar, for my students also, for my teachers also. Okay, there are so many things during a conversation. Many ideas we convey.
Right.
Some strange viewers, you don't know what category they are coming, and they take something and they improve their life, and then you will be surprised to know after 10 years that somebody will tell you that Surbhi ma'am, I watched that conversation, and because of that conversation I took this point, and now I'm here. So you will be surprised after some time when
Yeah.
you will go ahead in your journey.
So what did
So
you learn from that conversation? I want to know.
when I was watching that video, no, in morning, I was thinking that what we were discussing yesterday. So if somebody will watch that video, no, they must be thinking that we have already watched that video. I watched that video and I felt very connected with that video.
Didn't talk about interview. Yesterday our conversation was
Right?
confined to interview.
It was not about interviews. There was a slight reference of interviews when you were. And I find you and Mem also. Manju Mem is she's so energetic. I love their conversations. She's so good.
Yes, yes,
Sure.
yes.
Sure. So, and actually, you are very well educated now. Actually, see, we can have conversation videos in any aspect. So, if some lady or some gents, if they are not from English academics, then
Hmm.
also they can upload this type of videos. If you are
Yeah.
working in that environment, you are speaking in English, or if you are living in foreign country, then you are speaking English. Then also you can upload content. But you are well educated. Manju ma'am is a teacher, so your videos are of different kind. They
Hmm.
incorporate also the English grammar, basic rules, things,
Yeah.
ideas. So I found this actually this is where we are lacking. So actually we are very nowadays people are very very impatient to express themselves or upload any content. But the basics must be there. Previously, basics were very important. Academics is very important. Grammar is important. Other things are important. So when we talk, when I see your videos or Manju ma'am's videos or your conversations, so those essentials are some say they when you communicate the things comes automatically. The grammar and other aspects, life experiences, motivation, academics, those things comes automatically.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I found those points very useful.
Yeah, I have seen, many YouTubers now, even if they are not from English background, whenever they have conversations, what I feel that they make many mistakes while speaking. They make many grammatical errors, but people are listening, they are enjoying. So what I feel people must listen to the advanced, not advanced level, I can say, but to those conversations where people are actually speaking well, they are constructing better sentences, because I want all of them to learn not in terms of quantity but quality. They must listen to the quality conversation. Not I'm talking about me, but there are many YouTubers who deliver very I can say useful content and very productive. So I think one must listen to all.
Because actually when somebody says that grammar is not important for speaking or but tense is not important, actually we know this is important. Even when you are very good at English now, then when somebody is making those mistakes, you sometimes you cannot tolerate inside you. When you see in video somebody is speaking that, for example, a very simple mistake is myself Kailash Mena. So
Hmm.
even big interviewers in interviews and in normal professional life also, when we communicate, when
Hmm.
we have meet, when you have panel inspections, people introduce themselves. Okay, so higher authorities are there, teachers
That
also they are doing. Myself Kailash Mena, we know that it is wrong. I am Kailash Mena or my name is Kailash Mena. A very simple beginning. But nowadays we are having so much of knowledge. We are having so much of content on YouTube. Then also people are committing this mistake again and again. So when actually one PGT English was there, she was post graduate teacher in English, and she was introducing herself in the first day in school, and she said that myself is this. And at that time I judged in my mind, because sure at that day she is not good enough. So some mistakes actually they're very costly when it comes to a profession.
people
So
use it unintentionally because they have been using the same word since very long time. So that is why they use the same kind of phrase or word while speaking. But yes,
so I
my is not a right way to introduce.
would suggest what must be our take to improve in such a way that what is your take so to avoid these mistakes? How can you avoid these mistakes?
How can we? Could you repeat your question?
Let's say when somebody is on his or her English journey. Okay, so definitely he or she is going to learn from different ways, by reading or by listening or by having conversation. How can we make sure to avoid these mistakes?
See, what I feel like talking about such mistakes like myself, okay, or talking about is MR mistakes. So obviously, if you notice, this is all grammar. So when many YouTubers they speak in videos, grammar is not important, right? You can learn like this or that. In my case, grammar has helped me a lot. In fact, grammar has been the main reason why today I'm able to construct better sentences. Why am I aware of all my words? Because grammar was a part of my syllabus. So that was the reason I could study and I'm great. Professionals. It is not easy for them to open thick books and start reading, I can say, right? So, they should start reading something. Reading is one of the best ways to improve your vocabulary, and also you don't find any logic behind using the sentences. Since you're reading, listening the same kind of sentences all the time, so you really don't have to focus on the rules, is, MR, was, were, use of, has, have, because your mind uh, unconsciously it picks up all those sentence patterns and you start using it in your speech as well without knowing all the rules, I can say. So for them, reading and listening are really very- sorry, my earphones. Yeah, I think I need to buy new earphones now. So that's something I can say.
So I can take one example of one unrelated example. Actually, what happened in my exam days when I was doing graduation or class 12th, I was in class 12th. Students used to my friends, my classmates used to study from notes. What do we call notes? Written by somebody else. So
Oh,
the problem lies there. See, if somebody else is guiding you, if somebody is notes you are using, then you must be very aware that somebody is well qualified or not, qualified for that job or not.
yeah.
Better to always communicate with. See, better to get original authentic material. For example, textbooks or reference books. So I was very poor in my academics also, and there are so many things. But my one good thing of me in my childhood days was that I always opt for directly books. I never take help from anybody apart from books. So directly from book. So if you listen or read authentic material, no matter how much you are reading, no matter what is your frequency, how much your grasping power. But if you are only connecting with the authentic thing, for example, if you want to connect with Mahatma Gandhi, so you better to go with autobiography, not somebody else writing.
Yeah.
Like if you want to know about Sandeep Maheshwari, not to watch those videos by somebody else. Watch
Some,
what directly those videos. If you want to learn about Swami Vivekananda, so if there's authentic material is available, written by himself only, then if you connect with those type of things, na even in biology. So I qualified NET JRF exam so several times. Why? Because I directly picked those foreign author books. So,
mm,
the authentic material where it is coming from. So
mm,
if I listen you, I know that you are well qualified for English teaching. If I listen Manju ma'am, I know that she's well qualified for that job. So
mm,
first thing, authenticity. In previously our in Indian culture, there was concept of guru. So
yeah.
for Ram Bhagwan, Sri Krishna, and anybody else, they were very selective about guru. Talk about Vivekanand. So if Swami Vivekanand, actually, he was very, very conscious about selecting the guru. He was not accepting at all.
Hmm.
Once he accepted, then surrendered all. So first you select your reading material, your guru or your see what YouTube channel you want to follow. First you see that okay that person is qualified for that job or not. If
Yeah.
you complete faith, then surrender yourself. So in the same way, same if I were talking about notes. So what happened to me? I always read whether it was comic books or books, but always books. So what happened on newspaper? So what happened to me? I cannot see the incorrect sentence. So I will see paper, and if I read any sentence, if there is any grammar in Hindi also, if there is any mistake, I directly pinpoint. I always say okay, there is a mistake. How
Hmm.
it comes? Because I always see in my life only correct material. Incorrect material I never see. So what happens actually in notes? Students see the mistakes which the note taker have made already. So if he or she is making any mistake, those mistakes will be yours. And then when you see the correct thing, you will think it is incorrect. So again, that's when somebody is on his him or his English journey, he must go for authentic material when it
Yeah.
comes to learning, reading, or when it comes to listening, or when it comes to conversation also. If you go for authentic always, for example, if you look at pictures, that the world you see, the sunlight, the rain, the mountains, the trees. If you see Avatar movie and any other movie, you see it is something different. If you see some child, if some child will be in that environment, he will or she will say that mommy something is different here. है ना? I have not seen these type of things before. Why? Because he have seen already which things we in day to day life. So make sure that in day to day life you see or listen only good authentic material. Then
Yeah.
again he will say na myself is this or some has and have mistake or is a mistake. You will directly pinpoint why we pick. I was not a master of English, but I whatever I learned, it was a correct one. Correct one. So if somebody is speaking incorrectly, I do not know he or she is speaking incorrectly, but I know this is something different. I have not seen this before. So this may be a way to select the content very selectively.
Yeah. Yeah. What I feel, I it's your channel, right? So we should talk about more.
Channel is not qualified for English, ma'am. Actually, let me be very true about it. My channel is not qualified for English. And if somebody comes to my channel, if he or she see the description, your channel or Manju ma'am channel or anybody else channel, that may be useful, because maybe my channel may be useful after some years, but not now for English conversation, because I'm only my starting.
Yeah, yeah. But when you like invite other people, so just try asking questions that you think your viewers will watch and they would love to know. So I
Correct.
think try
Mm.
that. That's why I was so interested in the interview conversation with you yesterday.
It was very good actually. It was very useful.
So sir, I want to know that you're in Kendra Vidyalaya. So
Mm.
here in such schools also you invite other people like who deliver as guest lectures. They do that?
Actually, yeah, there are many provisions. See, in Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, in our schools, we are having regular staff, okay, for some post. Some posts are vacant because of some reasons. So we conduct interviews for contractual teachers. So if
Okay.
somebody in our locality have a qualification of becoming a teacher, but they are not government servants, they can come to us in a fixed schedule, and they give us interviews. And we take their interviews and we make a panel. We make a list. Okay, this she was very good. He was very good. And we make a priority list.
No,
Then
but
whenever
profile? What profile?
what profile for any post, for example, for PGD biology, you need MSc and B.Ed. For English teacher, you need MA plus B.Ed for if you want to teach 11th and 12th. If you want to teach class 6 to 10th, then you must have a BSc and sorry, not BSc, BA in English, and
Hmm.
then B.Ed and plus some CTET and some other some qualifications also. If you
Why
want to be
why I'm asking? Because I really wish to deliver lectures based on communication, confidence building. Because what I need, these
Mhm.
things must know by the student. Because this is the real life that everyone must have nowadays.
Yeah, actually, one point is also there. It is not about contractual teachers. There are some provision for guest lectures also. You are talking about that. So,
Yeah.
nowadays we
Like,
are having many.
for example, if you have to hire me, so what profile would you hire me?
So we are having many provisions. We can organize guest lecture anytime in session. Plus, we are. You have you heard about PMC schools?
Which schools?
PMC. Okay. It is our Honorable Prime Minister's sir's scheme. So some schools are selected as PMC schools. So our school is one of them. So we are having huge funds, and how to spend those funds, okay, on children, to purchase some computers, to purchase smart boards, to have some greenery, to paint something, to have colorful dustbins for children, okay, in the same fund. And forget about fund, this is in a scheme. We need some lectures get from our society, from our community. So
Hmm.
there are many provisions in any school, in any vidyalaya. Principal or teachers can organize. So you can go anytime. If you want to conduct any session in your nearby KV, you search on internet. You contact it with the principal or any senior teacher that I want to take some session for you. Sometimes you will have some remuneration also for that session.
What?
So you get some money also for your session. There are provisions. There are different provisions. Sometimes you have some breakfast and some sometimes there are and anytime you can go, and it is social service.
No,
So
but
because
some special degree for that? Something special that I need for that? No?
for guest there is no special degree. There is only community participation. But yes, there are other posts also for counselor. For there are so many special there are so many posts, but you need to dedicate your time for that. But you want only guest lectures, and you want to introduce yourself, nothing else. Then you can go anytime. They will be very happy to see you. They will welcome you.
Oh,
Anytime you can go and you communicate with principal, he or she will arrange the period, which period you will go with the students. Because in school days, I also think that see, financial knowledge, communication skills, how to present yourself, there are so many things we are lacking. So we need actually a new
yes.
education policy, a national education policy actually encourage us that you please do this. This is not you are not if you are doing social service, you want to connect with the students, you want to communicate with the students. Actually, it is my duty also. The principals in your surrounding area, in your schools. Actually, it is their duty also. They must contact with you and they invite you. It will be honor for our school or their school also, because all Kendriya Vidyalayas are my school, because we all are connected. So
Oh,
you connect with them, they will welcome you, and you.
you can tell them in Panchkula, wherever Indra
I will
Vidyalaya.
in Panchkula. I will say it's so simple. Madam, every Kendriya Vidyalaya have their website. There's contact us. You can search on website, and there is a section which is called contact us. You can contact. So they will be more than happy to visit because a student will come to know. And if this, if their resource is available in their surrounding, now they must know. Even if there is any porter, cycle repair shop, any lady who cooks well, if they also voluntarily come to school, it is they're enriching our Vidyalaya. Actually, we organize these sessions. About bagless days, we are having a scheme for class 6 to 8 students. For in the entire session, for 10 days, they will come without bag in the Vidyalaya. So
Okay.
anybody from a porter shop or cycle repair shop or electricity, a lady who cooks well, who sews clothes well, they can come to school. They will show their talent. They will communicate with the students. They will learn some skill and they will get some recognition and respect also. They will get some certificates also from Vidyalaya. Okay, you are as community member, you are participating in the Vidyalaya. You are giving your services to Vidyalaya. This is
Hmm.
how we build society and community.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I will also try in Panchkula Kendriya Vidyalaya.
Yeah, it's in, there is a place, Chandi Mandir.
Okay.
Chandi Mandir is the name of a place. So I think Kendra Vidyalaya is located there. I really don't know about it. It's a bit
You
far from my place.
will visit Kendriya Vidyalaya. Kendriya Vidyalaya is very diverse. You will see all type of students from South India, from North India. If you go to Kendriya Vidyalaya, na, there will be students from Gujarat, from Bengaluru, from Northeast, and teachers also. It will be a kind of mix. It will represent a mini India.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll do that.
What
I'll do that. So, what other about?
uh, okay, you tell about your YouTube channel, how to contact with you, and how type of you are telling me that you are having a YouTube channel and you are having an online coaching or offline coaching.
Online classes. Online
How
classes.
type of structure is that? And how to contact you? Because I in previous session I was not asking these questions.
Yeah. See, I give my official number. It's given in the description box of my channel as well. So if anybody is interested for online classes, they can directly contact there, and I will be the one who will teach them, because many students have this doubt who will teach us. So I say I'm the one who will teach you. And also, what I feel, well, I have added some feedback from my students also in the latest video. It was an announcement for the new batch, which is
Okay.
starting
Okay.
first
Hmm.
day. So what I feel, the way the methods that I use are not boring, and it's not that I will make them understand the grammar rules only. No, we use some kind of different ways. For example, I use reading techniques, sometimes listening, and some conduct many activities like role play, extempore speech, group discussions, so like that. So whenever students are involved into all that, they participate in it. What happens? They're becoming confident, they're becoming fluent, and they are coming out of their comfort zone and they're trying to speak in English. So these kind of things I do in my classes. So what I feel, that is the reason students really enjoy my classes.
Hmm. Actually, what it's something was in my mind. Okay, so this is how to connect with you because see, when it comes to me, on many people, what they think that okay, we know English very well,
Yeah,
but we can't to speak. But this is a myth actually. We need to analyze ourselves also whether we know or not. There is see whenever until you do not try anything, you do not know how much you know. Okay,
yeah.
there was a myth in my mind also. I was thinking that I know everything. Okay, my problem is I do not speak, but actually I don't know many things actually. So this is a myth also. Sometimes what people think that I know everything, but I'm not able to speak. No, actually sometimes you are not able. There is sometimes we need confidence. Sometimes we need to start, and at the same time we need to improve also. Because this myth continue every aspect. Even my students also in class 11, 12, and other classes, what they think, okay, we know, we will learn, okay, we will revise. Okay, what they think in mind, when nobody wants low grades, okay, everybody wants good grades, whether they admit or not. Okay, but the problem is the students, what they think, okay, I know biology, okay, I know science, okay, and I will improve also, and I have a plan, I will revise at that day. But actually they do not know how much they know. That is why they panic in exams. And it's
Mm.
always mentor, because there is no replacement of schools, there is no replacement of teacher, even there is no replacement of mentor. You see, in every in history, in every for everything, every good personality have a mentor.
Hmm.
See, if we without mentor, because we think that we are smart, but we are not that much smart. When it comes to investing, also it is not the topic of today. But when it comes to investing and money management, we think okay, we are smart. We know some what top class people say. Okay, you write your thing, you make your budget, you do this thing. But they no need to write. What we think in our mind. Okay, no need to write. I know I'm smart. But the problem is we write first, then you know whether you are smart or not. So
Yeah.
this mistake. So if we
Oh, your screen has.
I don't know how to connect about this, but I know one thing for sure. If you want to improve, you can improve yourself free of cost also. And if you can afford, you must go for paid. If you can afford. So because uh,
Yeah.
okay, so what I was thinking, I was saying that okay, if so first thing analyze yourself what you know, what you do not know, and if better to connect with someone, better to have a teacher or a mentor. So if you can afford, I don't know what is the what kind of people are contacting you, or what is your fees and what they can afford or not. It is completely subjective. Plus people like adult like me, they can afford anything. Okay, so it depends on the
Mm.
student or the. So better to. So that is actually when I saw your channel, watch your channel. When I saw watch Manju ma'am's channel or other conversations, Santa ma'am and other people, Rajni ma'am and other many other. One Gaurav also, they Telugu है ना, वो he speaks very good. Gaurav,
Gaurav Sood,
Gaurav.
yes.
I will try to connect him with him also. He speaks very well, and his journey is very inspiring. So when I started watching these conversations, then I came to know where I am lacking. Previously, I was thinking I was all smart, and I know, but I do not speak. Then I come to know, okay, I do not speak also, but I do not know also. I will speak also, and I will improve myself also. So this
Yeah.
mistake I commit many times. So, so
Yeah, I was thinking that, is it possible to conduct what I can say workshop for your school students if I
yeah,
do
it is
that?
either there are many provisions. It is possible. There are provisions for these things. What I was saying, begless days. I have told many things to you. Okay, one thing is begless day. For class 6 to 8, in entire session, principal or teachers need to plan 10 bagless days. For these bagless days, actually, we need to plan the mentor like you and other people also. So these are some kind of workshops, and we
Hmm.
have some some provisions also. Like I was telling you, PMC scheme. So we
Hmm.
have some money to spend. We can spend on things, okay, for students. And there are other provisions also. Not only this thing. This is one single example. There
Hmm.
are many. So there is a provision for guest lectures for students. Anytime it can be organized, and if it is not costly,
To your school actually.
hmm,
Like, is it possible online?
it is difficult online. Why it is difficult? Previously, when COVID times, we all were connected online. It was mandatory, compulsory. Nowadays, it is possible, but it is very hard to arrange that type of session. If the school is very good, see, if in Chandigarh the school is well to do, if the infrastructure is very good, they are having computer systems and headphones and webcams, and they are having you can propose, and if they accept, they can do. Everything is possible. But for if you talk about me, in Odisha, in Malkangiri, I'm living in tribal area. People are so poor. Okay, they cannot afford things. So in my school, actually, there is a completely different thing. But we do not have a very internet connection or basic computer systems. I am trying to arrange because I come from Jaipur, Rajasthan, and I have worked in Gujarat also. So I have
Yeah.
seen those schools. So I'm trying to achieve here also, but it will take some time. So it depends. So if you want to see, if you want to conduct here online, then I need to arrange that. I need to arrange the infrastructure, but it is possible. Everything is possible. It is uh, immediately possible in good schools, for example, Chandigarh, Punjab, and these schools. But it will be possible in my school also, but after some time. But if it need to be arranged and it need to be planned, and intention must be there. If I intend, okay, then my students will be benefited because of this, and my intention is good, then everything is possible.
Yeah. I think it's time to wrap the session. I have to leave.
You said it must be brief. It's already half an hour. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for your valuable time.
No, no, it was my honor to have you. So to be here on your channel. Sorry, I'm a bit confused now. So I had this one more question. I just had one more question. I completely forgot.
So ma'am, actually, you can ask anytime in that. We can
Yeah,
get if you want anytime.
yeah, and it's my request that could you please add my contact number, my official number in the description box, and please mention about my online classes. You can mention.
I will actually, I will try. If you have some written content already, you send it to me. I will definitely edit in my description. It will be beneficial for viewers.
Uh, okay, for the description, right?
Otherwise, I will do. I will visit your channel and I will copy that the numbers and the email whatever is there is, and I will add in description because as I told you, I just record and upload, but I will not do that this time. I will just do some work. I will visit channel and I will paste it. I will do that. And if you
And
have any for
review.
see for not for thumbnail, for title or for hashtags, and if you have any idea, you can give it simply to me because I'm not very much in YouTube. So you are actually, if you know anything, you can send it to me. I will just do it.
Yeah, no,
If,
just add my channel's link, and if you can type that if anybody is interested in spoken English online classes, please contact Surbi Goyal, and then you can add a number. So I'll write these lines for you, and then you can add it.
whatever you I will simply put it because but the aim of video must be this. Otherwise, there must be whenever I watch a good video, no, I just when you and Gaurav, you and Manju ma'am, you and Shanta ma'am, then I visit both of the channels and I was benefited. Only one video can initiate a chain reaction. If you are passionate and if there is content in that video, that
Yeah,
is about you and Manju, that your channel is more than that conversation. I know it is about grammar and many. See, Manju ma'am comes in picture now that life experience and many things are there, and she's a teacher, so I need that thing because in my Vidyalaya, I know that those points are very important for me. When it comes to you, you were assistant professor, so I know okay these you know you are very good at academics. So these things are there.
yeah,
So with these points, we can conclude this conversation.
yes, yes. So it was really nice to have a conversation with you, sir. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Most welcome, ma'am.
Yeah, so you can stop the recording first.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah. Bye.